Welcome back, you gorgeous and beautiful people from the internet. My name is Manzi Crypto, and today we're going to discuss how APEROCKET works. Now, there's so many people asking questions about how APEROCKET works, and I just want to clarify to you guys, this is an auto market maker. It's an AMM that has multiple different coins like banana, cake, BSW. The list goes on and on. It has also singular BUSD. It has a lot of different pools here. Ethereum BNB, all these things, they have ETH, ADA, Bitcoin, all paired with BNB or USDT, some with BUSD. So yeah, just go through the pools. There's a lot of them that you can go through. But the main thing I want to talk to you guys about is how exactly does ApeRocket works. Okay, so if you click, for example, on the cake pool or whatever pool you want to go into, you can see the APYs that is right here. You can see that I'm getting a 51% APY breakdown, 51% on cake and 272% in space. Now, this cake auto compounds. It comes down here, it lays in this pool right here, and it auto compounds. So you do not have to claim it ever. And then you get space. This space you have to claim because it doesn't auto compound. Okay, that is the big thing that people don't understand. The space does not auto-compound. However, whatever you stake on the left side does. Unless it's a pool where it's a maximizer. For example, you can see Banana Maximizer over here. If you go on this pool, Banana BNB, Banana Maximizer, Banana does auto-compound, but I think you can claim rewards on both sides. You see this. Claim rewards, claim space, claim all. Okay. Where with the one that I'm in right now with cake, there is only claim space or withdraw all. Claim and withdraw everything. So it depends on what pool you're in. But I'm just going to use cake as a bare example so you guys can understand. Now this space right here, if you claim this space, if I click on claim space right now, it will go into a vault. It will go into this lock space right here, and it will lay at the bottom here. Okay, every week this refreshes. So if this one goes to 83 days, and if I claim again, it will make a brand new pool that will be 90 days. Okay, so if I claim right now, it will just lay under this pool right here because it's not exactly 7 days down. Okay, so every 7 days it refreshes. Okay, once this is done, okay, now you have one of two options. Okay, you can either wait out the 50 days, or you can early unrest. Okay. Early unrest means that you have to get a certain amount of X space. You can only unrest everything. Okay. You get a certain amount of X space that you have to get. So you have to unstake that X space. And then once you unrest, early unrest, you will pay a 50% fee. Okay. So you're getting penalized for doing an early unrest. The same thing goes with the space up here. If you early unrest, then this space, you lose half of it. Half of it will come back to you. Okay. So early unrest is something I would not recommend to anyone. It is way better to wait out the 90 days and let it, after 90 days, literally after 90 days, you'll be getting every single week some space. Does that make sense? It's better to wait it out than it is to early unrest. Then once you receive this, once you unrest it, it will tell you that you have to have a certain amount of X space to unrest, right? Just like this, requires this amount of X space to it says unrest, but it should say early unrest, right? So once you get your X space back, you have one of two options again. Either you can sell the space and buy something else like cake or banana or whatever pool you want to go into to compound that even more, or you can stake this. Okay. Now this brings us to the pool where it says lock space. Okay. If you look at the pool over here, you can have 2 years, 1 year, all the way up to 1 week. Okay. If I have 100 space, if I want to stake 100 space and I say only 1 week, if I make this 1 week and I stake it right now, I will only get 1 X space. Every single week gives you 1%. So if you go all the way to 2 years, you can see it's 100 weeks. You'll get 100% of your X space. Okay, so if you have 100 space, you will get 100 X space if you stake it for 100 weeks. If you have 100 X space and you stake it for 50 weeks, then you get 50% of X space. However, after the time is done, you can see the time over here. After the time is done, you can unlock it and you can claim it back. Or you can early unlock, which is not something I would recommend because you would lose half of your space. Okay, you'd lose half of your space. So I would not recommend early unlocking or early investing because it's just not worth it. You're losing 50%, and who gets that 50%? It's simple. The people that is in stake space up here. You can see that there's a space pool over here. It's a whopping 36% already. APR, which is a very big number. You can see it's laying here. So the people that are patient is getting rewarded by the people that are impatient. Rather wait out the time. And then you will get rewarded, right? So yeah, hopefully I explained how XSpace works. That is why if you claim, when it lays down here, it's only locked for 90 days. You get roughly about, if I'm not mistaken, you get about 14%. I mean, we can work it out. It's 90 divided by 7. So you get roughly 12% or 13% of your XSpace. So if it says 100 here, if you claimed 100 space, right? You claimed it from a different pool, you will only get that 12% or 13%. So it will be 13 space or 13 X space right here in your wallet. Then you go to the top here where it says stake X space. You lock it in here, and then you get rewarded with BNB and space. 111% BNB and 36% in space. This is really, really good rewards, guys. It's insanely good. So, how would I recommend using this website? It's very simple. What you do is, you do not buy space. You earn space. You buy Kick, you buy Banana, or any other pool that you find very, very rewarding, right? Don't chase the percentage. AMM, or Auto Market Maker, AMM is what it stands for, is you should hold coins you would have held regardless, right? I would hold Cake regardless, no matter which website I'm in, right? So for me, Cake is like by far the biggest thing. So I'm buying Cake. I stake my Cake, and I earn Cake as profit as well. Now, if I want to claim this, I can only claim everything. I can't claim this Cake at all, but it auto compounds, so why would you, right? I can claim my space. So this is what I invested. This is the interest. So it's already a 2-layer interest. So it's interest on interest. And again, as much as this is going up, this will go up faster, right? Because it's interest on interest on interest. Then you stake your space, or you claim your space, and you get X space, right? Which lays down here. Then once you've claimed it, it will be in this wallet right here, where you then would stake it again inside this pool. Then you earn BNB and space. After 90 days is done, over here, you would then unlock the X space required, or you would again claim, right? If you claim again, if you go to Cake pool again, or whichever pool you're in, if you claim again, and this X space you get from here is higher than the one required to unrest, then you could just do it for free. You don't have to unlock anything, right? It's just an easier way to explain it. Then you earn BNB with this. After 90 days, you would then claim it. You would lock it for 2 years, and then you would just earn your BNB and space. And guys, I know it's a lot, but this is the only way to do it, okay? This is the best way to do it, and it rewards you a lot. You can see where I am already, okay? I'm earning about $40 a day with my BNB, which is it's a big number for someone that is doing this full time. This is the only way to do it. You would never sell your Cake or anything you invest. You would never sell your space. You would take the X space and earn BNB. And the BNB is your end reward. Okay. Then it's almost like 5 layers worth of interest. Another neat little trick that I can give you guys. After this, if you stake for 2 years, After this falls down, you can see over here, this number right here. After this falls down a week, so it has to be 693 days with 0 hours remaining. So you can see, for me, it's going to be tomorrow. After a week is done, you can then change this to 1 week again. So increase lock time. You make this 1, and then you increase your time. If you click on that then, this error will not come up. You'll be able to stake it again, okay? And then increasing it by 1 week, you'll be earning a literal free 1% on your money. Literally free 1%. However, it's again going to be then 2 years staked, right? If you think about it that way. So if you do this, you will be actually getting more and more and more space. Or more and more X space compared to how much space you have. So this is all the advice I have about this website. If you guys still don't know how stuff works, you can scroll all the way to the bottom here, and then you click on this Telegram right here. There's a lot of useful admins there that could help you if you have any further questions beyond this video. I explained everything as good as I can on how APEROCKET works. They have also a zap function over here, which I don't use, but it is very useful if you don't know how to create LPs. LP stands for liquidity provider. So if you take, for example, one BNB and you want to make an LP, you could say LP here, and then you could select one of these LPs, right? And then you could combine them together and stake them on the website. It's pretty straightforward, very easy. You can also do singular transactions with one token to the other, which is pretty nice. The other function they have is dashboard. I keep complaining about them not showing the lock space here, because this pool is not added there, unfortunately. But the cool thing about the dashboard is you can see your rewards moving up and down, right? So this number also updates automatically. It continues to update and update and update. So this is something I normally just have open while I'm watching a series or whatever, to see how, or to track how my my crypto is doing, because it live updates for you, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, then they have the docs, which you can click on. You can read it. If I'm not mistaken, it's the white paper. You can find the white paper here, their audits and stuff like that, where you can just read up on what they're doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That is APEROCKET in a nutshell. And then at the top right, you can see the price of one space. It used to be $5 about 3 days ago. So it's coming a little bit down. You have to be honest. It's now a little bit cheaper. So you could see it as a special, buying at a discount. So yeah. That is the whole website, guys. That's how I use it. You can click also on deposit here to see all the stuff you're invested in. You can click on inactive, but it should be empty because there's no pools removed yet. You can click on certain platforms to search a specific one if you want to, you know, very easily. And then also there's a type here, single asset. Just to show the single assets here if you prefer that. Or stable LP, which is stable coins, you know, anything that is fiat currency. You can see it's a pretty nice percentage here, higher than you most probably will get from other websites. And also then they have LP, which is just the tokens left and right should be paired mostly with BNB, but it could also be stable coins and stuff like that. So yeah, you can also search by name if you type in cake as a stupid example. And then you can see all the cake optimizers you have here. That's a pretty nice one, actually. Maybe I'll invest into this in the future. But yeah, there you go. If you guys have any questions, go on Telegram, ask the admins, anything beyond this. And yeah, we'll try and get you covered. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you becoming a space whale, because that's what I want to become. But what is your occupation? Space whale, baby. Cheerios, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.